Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Logan with West Desert Shooter. We're out here at the range. I am testing the Tract Toric Ultra HD 34 millimeter. This one is a mill scope, so mill turrets, mill reticle. It has got their PRS reticle in here, which I gotta say is quite nice. I really like the holdovers available with it. On top of that, the magnification range is 4.5 to 30, so a ton of magnification range on this thing. From low power 4.5, get those close shots if you're doing a quick hunting shot, all the way up to 30 if you really want to zoom in on your target and try and see some bullet holes at distance. So today I've got a target set up at 100 yards, which is cardboard, and then we've got a steel target set up at 700 yards. My plan is to shoot a group at 100 and 700. Here's the catch. I'm going to dial from 100 to 700. So I'm going to shoot at 100, shoot it to 700, dial back down to 100, go one shot at a time, and create a group on each target. It is a little bit windy out here today, so the majority of what we're going to be looking for is vertical. We want to make sure that this scope is going up correctly and back down correctly. Enough talking, let's get to it. Let's shoot around at 100, then I will dial up and shoot out to 700. Take my glasses off to truly appreciate the clarity of this Shot HD glass. This glass is excellent. One thing I've noticed on the Tract is the parallax on it is very crisp. There's a narrow window to really make sure everything's focused in. And not only that, it's calibrated extremely well with what the parallax ring says. So right at 100 on the turret, it says 100, and that's where it looks the clearest, which is pretty impressive. That's hard to do. So good job, Tract. Settled in on target. Get a little bit of preload on the bipod. Level. Okay, guys, here we go. Awesome. Very close to zero. It just left of the little point that I drew. Now let's dial it up to 3.2 mils. 1, 2. Now I gotta figure out my wind out here. Make sure we're level. Maybe holding too much wind. Just gonna go right edge. Impact, 700 yards. I overcorrected for wind and ended up shooting off the right edge. So now let's bring it back down to zero from 3.2 mils. And then let's shoot another round at our cardboard here. Make sure my position's the same, get the same preload on the bipod, rifle's level. Got to change my parallax again down to 100. There we go. Okay, back to 3.2. Spin our parallax back up. Check level, rifle is level. Wind call, right edge. Getting more mirage out there this time. Here we go. Impact. Last shot to confirm 0. Bring it back down to 0. Back down to 100. And then we're gonna go take a look at our targets. Every trigger pull felt good. Let's go take a look at these guys. All right, guys, as you can see, I've got my truck and firing position right over there. Taking a look at the cardboard box. Man, that's a nice group that thing put together. 4 of those shots are almost perfectly in line with each other, left to right. It is windy, and then this one just about a 1/4 inch low, which is actually kind of normal for this gun. So if we take a look at this, which is between dialing all those elevations and what I did to confirm my 0 today, I actually shot a better group despite doing all the breaking of the position, taking my head off the rifle, adding ammo into the rifle, everything going against me. I shot a better group, and the Tract put it right on target where it needed to be with great tracking that I've come to expect from Tract. And at 700 yards, we have our target sitting out here. It appears that my ballistic chart was a little bit off in the fact that it hit a bit low on the target. However, we got 2 right on top of each other, and then we've got this one here. The water line, there's about 2 inches spread, like top to bottom on those, which tells me that the scope was repeatedly tracking to this point. So, like I say, I'm pretty sure it was my ballistic chart. I was holding my center line on my crosshair mid-torso here. Although I don't have an exact aiming point on this, I just try and cut it in half as best I can. 3 impacts, 2 touching, 700 yards. I'm not going to complain about that.